you guys today.
Super pumped. Should we get started? It is 3 on the dot, and we want to make sure that we respect everybody's time today.
Awesome. Okay, so what we're going to be diving into is the 3 business trends that are going to dominate the next decade. And I'm super, super pumped to be on this amazing panel of business bosses, right? And I'm super excited for everyone that's hopping on. If you're watching this live on the Zoom, or you're watching the replay, or you're catching this on Facebook, we are pumped to have you here. And make sure that you stick around till the end, because we're going to have some really, really good info for you.
Awesome. All right, guys, welcome, welcome. Today's masterclass is going to be awesome, but it is for those who want to be ahead of the curve and tap into the financial trends of the next decade, while also earning an income with impact from home, from your phone or laptop. So if that sounds like it's your jam, if that sounds like something that you're excited about, go ahead, let us know in the chat box. If you're watching on Facebook, let us know on there. Just put a pumped up in there. We feed off of your energy, so bring it back to us and we will bring it back to you.
So welcome again. We are your hosts today. We are so excited to be here. I'll introduce you to the Cassie Woods. Wave, Cassie, and say hello. Also, Beck Sadik, and also and wave and say hello, Beck, so they can see your face. And then also, I'm Brooke Thomas. We are so excited. We are all top level network marketers in the industry, and we also lead successful coaching businesses in leadership and digital online marketing.
Awesome. So what we're going to be diving into today is the 3 business trends that will dominate the next decade. Okay. So number 1 is going to be mental health solutions. And I want you to write mental health in the chat box. If you are with me and you have noticed that term, and just like, you know, hearing about, seeing about, and maybe your own mental health being more prevalent, more people talking about it now more than ever, right? So write mental health in the chat box. That's number 1. Number 2, we're going to talk about feel good companies. Again, if we look through what the past, you know, almost year now has been like, feel good companies, people are looking for them now more than ever. And we're going to talk about why that is. And then number 3, a digital business, which is, you know, being able to work from anywhere. Again, right now, more than ever, I think we're all seeing how important that all of this is. So super excited to dive into these 3 topics and get going.
Awesome. All right, so here's what you guys are going to learn in the next hour, okay? I promise you this is going to be so worth your time. You're going to be learning exactly how to launch your digital impact business in 24 hours from your phone. You're going to be learning the importance of timing in business and how to spot billion-dollar trends. You're going to learn how to tap into a $121 billion global market with absolutely zero overhead or inventory. And we're also going to be talking about the future of health and wellness that 99.9% of companies are completely ignoring or missing out on, even the ones that are in the health and wellness space. So I want you to start thinking about, like, am I in the right place, right? Like, is this for me? Are these my people? So I want to give you some ideas of whether this is for you or not. And here's the thing is that as I'm going through this, if you don't feel like this is for you, that's cool, right? Like, save yourself an hour of your day, go make a sandwich, go do what you got to do. I don't know what you're doing right now, but if this is for you, please stick around until the end, because we have some really exciting offers for you. So this is for you if you know that having a digital business from home is where it's at right now. Absolutely no question about it, okay? This is for you if you want to earn a life-changing income while also making a life-changing impact, right? So it doesn't have to be either or, it can be both. This is also for you if you want to earn money that makes a difference. And of course, if you consider yourself a trailblazer, a trendsetter, a leader, where are my trendsetters, trailblazers, and leaders at? Put it down in the comments. Let us know if that resonates with you. Today is absolutely not for followers. There are plenty of opportunities out there for people that want to follow trends. Today is all about people that want to lead trends.
All right, so here's the deal. One thing that we all know about you, if you showed up to this masterclass, number one, I know you're smart, all right? And I want you to write smart in the chat box if you're like, well, thank you, Cassie, I am smart. We know that about you. And we know that you are looking for some type of an online business opportunity, right? I know you're smart, and I know you are looking for ways to leverage this online economy that is booming, right? And we barely scratched the surface of. The problem is that other opportunities and most online opportunities and money-making opportunities out there force you to either choose between impact over income, right? So you can do good, but you're volunteering or you're not able to, make very much money for the amount of time that you're investing, or the other way around, right? You can make lots of money, but you don't really feel like you're making an impact or doing the good that you're meant to do in the world, right? You're smart. You're here because you believe that maybe, just maybe, there is something out there that you can make an impact while also making an income, right? So that the two can match up and you can be doing good and doing well at the same time.
Okay, so we believe in business that timing is everything. And we are absolutely at the right time, the right place to make the massive impact that we know we will make in the mental wellness industry. So if you believe that, I want you to put timing. If you know what I'm talking about with timing in business. It was 3 years ago that all three of us said yes to a company that we're introducing you today. We're introducing you to the mental wellness company today. And in the last 3 years alone, we as a team, just us three, have been able to produce almost $1 million a month in sales. And we also have a team of over 12,000 people. Now that represents lives changed. That represents impact. That represents giving back. And the beautiful thing about impact, it causes you to be able to dream and see things happen. And so I want you to think about what your yes could produce right now, a year from now, 3 years from now, because timing is everything right now. So what we were able to do is amazing, but your yes today will be a multiplier. Your yes today could actually make that happen way faster. So that's why we're so excited about the timing of this movement.
Awesome. Okay, so business trend number one that we're going to dive into is mental wellness. Okay, so something that's really cool is the overall global wellness economy can now officially add mental wellness, which is a rapidly expanding $121 billion market, to the overall wellness market of 4.5 trillion, right? So the Global Wellness Institute officially in 2020 added mental wellness as a category, which is a big deal, right? This is a big deal. The three leading trends in this space, this category of mental wellness, are number one, sleep optimization. I want you to write sleep matters in the chat box. If you know that sleep matters, right? Sleep matters for mental health. It matters for performance. It matters for efficiency, for all of the things. Sleep matters. And people are, they have a hard time with it, right? A lot of people have a hard time with sleep. So sleep optimization is something that is one of the leading trends. Brain boosting nutraceuticals and botanicals, right? So as more research and science is coming out around gut health, around brain health, around just how our body works, right? We're starting to understand that maybe the old model of how we looked at brain optimization, how we looked at mental health, how we looked at mood optimization, right? Maybe that old model is outdated, right? And now there are, some ancient wisdom with some science behind it now. So this is a huge category where there is just a lot of focus with brain boosting nutraceuticals and botanicals. And that number three is self-improvement programs. So again, Mental wellness is a category. It is here to stay. This is one of the fastest growing and will be, I believe, the most important category that every major brand is going to have a mental wellness program, right? Every major corporation in the next 5 to 10 years will have a mental wellness program for employees. You will see this term being used more widely, more people adopting to it, more people understanding what it means. And with the mental wellness company, we right now are the first jet on the runway, right? We're the first and only jet on the runway. We have award-winning, patent-pending, scientifically validated gut-brain axis and mental wellness products that address these 3 leading trends and more, right? So sleep optimization, brain boosting, nutraceuticals and botanicals. And, you know, we've got community programs, all of those kinds of things. Go to the next slide. Okay, so one thing that I really want to touch on here, right? Because when we talk about mental wellness, and depending on you know, where you're coming at when you're watching, where you're coming from when you're watching this workshop, you know, and what your level of awareness is in this field, you either very distinctly understand what brain health, brain optimization, and mental wellness is, or you kind of think of mental wellness, mental health, and you think of it as, you know, more of mental illness, right? Mental wellness, again, this has been defined and it's distinct from mental health. It's an internal resource that helps us think, feel, connect, and function. And it's an active process that helps us build resilience, grow, and flourish, right? Everybody has the ability to step into and activate this internal resource of mental wellness, right? We all have mental health because we all have a brain, right? But we also all have the ability, every single human being on the planet has the ability to level up or activate or raise up their mental wellness. That means that the market is massive, right? Where if we're just talking about mental health and mental health disorders, which again, depending on where you're at, and you tell me where you're at in the chat box, that you are ahead of the curve, you are a trendsetter, you are a trailblazer, and you understand this space of mental wellness is not just talking about mental health disorders. You understand mental wellness is brain optimization, peak performance, right? And that everybody has the ability to increase and improve their mental wellness, right? Only 13% of the world population has mental health disorders, right? So that's a small market size, right? That if you were only thinking about mental health in that space, but that's not right. We are now in this place where we understand everyone has the ability to have mental wellness, right? Or improve their mental wellness. So this will be the #1 trend in the wellness space over the next 5 to 10 years. There's no doubt about that. You're already seeing this from all of the publications and all of the research communities or the marketing research publications. This is what they are saying is the #1 trend over the next 5 years is mental health and mental wellness. So don't get left behind. If you're a trendsetter and you are ahead of the curve, you have an opportunity to be a trailblazer and be a leader in something that you know in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be massive.
Okay, let's talk about trend #2. Cassie, that was amazing. I always love to hear that every time you talk about it. I get like fired up all over again. Okay, so let's talk about business trend #2. It's the feel-good company. So the pandemic that few are talking about is the challenge to achieve optimal mental wellness. So I'll let you read those stats above in the slide because it's pretty depressing, right? Like it's pretty bad what's happened and what's going on, but people want solutions. They don't want to keep talking about how bad it is. Everyone knows what's going on, but they're looking for solutions. Okay. And here's the deal. In this next year and really the next decade, people want to know what the solutions are. They want to see the light, not the dark. They want to know what they can be a part of to give back and feel good. What are the real solutions? People want solutions versus hearing about all the pain. And that's where the feel good company comes in. That's where this company comes in. And not only do they want to feel good and they want solutions, but they also want to be attached to that impact, to do good, to give back, because there are so many people hurting. And so I love that we get to teach how to give back and do good with this company, not only with the way we get to feel through mental wellness and teaching people how to have optimal mental wellness, but also through financial wellness. Next slide. So Amare, the mental wellness company we're talking about, it means to love. Our core values are truly the roadmap for our business model and our decisions. Our core values are humility, integrity, service, and innovation, and then love. Those are things that I could get behind. And that's what people are looking for in this next year and this next decade. Hope-filled companies with impact will win. Hope is oxygen to the soul. There's a lot of hopelessness out there, but we can be hope to the hopeless. Doesn't that feel good? That's what we do. And so I want to make sure that we all wrap our minds around how mental health and financial health are a must in today's environment. And for me, and I hope all of you, that this goodness that you understand, it's like a flood of opportunity for everyone, everywhere. So
Love
business
it.
number 3, business trend number 3, Beck.
I love it. Number 3. Okay, guys. So we're giving you the 3 business trends that will be the trends for the next decade. And what I want you to understand before I jump into number 3, which really excites me, which is digital strategy, is that this is a triple threat, right? It's not just about having one and so you're good. It's about understanding that when you have all 3 of these trends, it's a triple threat, right? You're really setting yourself up for that massive success over the next decade. So let's talk about digital strategy, which is the 3rd trend that we're going to be talking about today. So I want to ask you guys a question. Over the past year, have you searched for, looked for, hoped for some type of a business that you could get behind, that you could literally do from your phone from home? Put a yes into the chat box if you have searched for that, looked for it, hoped for it, or maybe you already have one, but you're looking for some kind of an upgrade, right? So I would say that with very rare exception, right? Operating digitally is the only way to stay in business through shutdowns and restricted activities. It is literally go digital or go dark. So we have chosen to go 100% digital, right? Which is part of the reason why we have had such massive success as a company over the past year. But it's not just us, right? Like I always joke that I probably have watched more Netflix this year than ever before in my life because I'm home more than usual. And it's not just me because, you know, just some of these stats you can look at right here. Netflix signed up 2.2 million new paid subscribers between July and September of 2020. Zoom is another one, right? I feel like Zoom has become like a verb in our vocabulary over the past year, right? Like, let's Zoom. Zoom reported making 328 million in revenue during its February to April quarter, which was more than double of the same time the year before, where they made 122 million, right? And then this one I thought was really cool too. Online therapy company Talkspace reported a 65% jump in clients since mid-February. So what they did was they combined a much needed thing of mental health with another much needed category, which was digital solutions for mental health, right? Which is why we saw such tremendous growth in 2020, because the mental wellness company, Amare Global, combines digital business, digital strategy, financial health with also mental health solutions and that feel good thing that Brooke was talking about as well. So digital strategy is 100% where it's at. There will be no return to normal. And I don't say that to be like doom and gloom. I say that to be real with you guys, right? We have to stop thinking of digital as a Band-Aid until we go back to normal. We have to understand that it's truly here to stay, right? Like this is the wave of the future. So my question for you guys today is, what's your plan, right? Do you have a plan to capitalize on these 3 trends, right? To make sure that you don't miss the wave, right? To make sure that you are able to jump in and truly make that income that you want to make with impact. So as a company, we actually just launched an Amare attraction marketing system. which is totally proven. It's actually the exact system that we've been using for the past year to have, tremendous business results. And what you get when you decide to partner with us is a proven digital strategy. You get a simple system that is literally 1 through 4 steps. Anybody could do it. You just follow those steps, okay? And what it does is it helps you attract leads for your business with just one simple post, right? So we understand that we need to be a part of this digital economy, right? We can't sit back on traditional ways of doing business, especially in the network marketing space, that we've seen, for years and years and years, like the home parties and the hotel meetings, and even, one-on-one coffee shop meetings. Those are getting harder and harder to do. So we want to make sure that we're setting everybody up for success in this new economy.
Okay, so I have the honor and pleasure of introducing you all to our CEO of this mental wellness company that we've been talking about, Amare Global. Hip Tran is a true visionary leader. He's a serial successful entrepreneur and a self-made multimillionaire. So Hip, we're so glad that you're here. And we just wanted to ask a couple questions that we get often. And I'm so grateful they get to hear it straight from you.
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for inviting me, ladies.
Well, thanks for being here in your busy schedule. So the first question that comes up a lot, Hip, is why would you choose the vehicle of residual income, specifically network marketing, because you believe in residual income, but you chose this specific vehicle to get mental wellness out to the world? Can you explain in your words why you chose that vehicle?
Sure. A lot of people don't understand residual income. General sales versus residual income. You're working with scale. You're working with a team, a huge team. So you're not only making money on your own sales, you're making money on your entire team sales. And so all my businesses have some form of residual income component. And what's great about what we're doing here is residual income is fantastic alone. But if you couple that with an amazing opportunity, such as mental wellness and timing and network marketing, if you have an opportunity for something to go viral and then couple residual income engine on top of that, that's something that I don't think the world has ever seen. And so I'm excited for this mental wellness movement. And as mental wellness starts opening up to the entire world, which we're seeing now, everyone realizes how important mental fitness and mental wellness is when it goes viral, and it will through a network marketing vehicle, then it's going to be an explosion. So I'm excited.
It's so exciting to hear you talk like that because we absolutely believe it. We feel the momentum, we see it. And I would love to just ask you one other question about why you believe this will be the next billion-dollar trend. I know that you are huge on spotting billion-dollar trends. You've already proven that in the marketplace. And so why do you think, in your words, that this is the next billion-dollar trend?
I think a big portion of it is timing. We see some of the large, humongous companies out there, and something happened in the decade that they were in for them to rise all the way to the top. And so where we are with mental wellness, the last 2 or 3 decades has really set us up for this moment, right? No one could really deny that mental health is important, that being mentally fit to overcome life's challenges is the most important thing. And we're seeing now as well as physical wellness has so much to do with mental wellness. And so I think we're just primed to explode. And so, sorry, I lost the second part of your question. Can you remind me of the second part of your question?
Oh, no. Basically just, how you know that this will be the billion-dollar trend. I mean, everything that you're saying is exactly what we need to hear. Because
with everything happening in the world, it's really hard for us to pretend that there won't be some massive mental wellness company. And so everything, again, has set us up for this moment. Timing, opportunity. If we look around the number of people that are out of jobs and us working from home and everything, there's no better opportunity to make millions from from your home. I mean, from your phone. You know, you can do it while, you know, you take care of your family, while you do things at home. The normal work, I'll say this, the normal kind of perspective of how people go to work will change. The world of going to the office 9 to 5 will change. I believe more people will be working from home now, and they'll be looking for opportunities to crush it and kill it from home. The old school way of being a corporate executive and going to the office 9 to 5 and forgetting about your family at home, I think the world's changing. And so I think it's really highlighted this opportunity.
I love hearing you talk, because I think about the fact that over 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you really had this vision and this idea that wasn't even anything, you know, to where we are right now, where everybody desires this. So I just want to say thank you for your vision, and we are excited about this next year and this next decade with this company. So thank you so much, Hip, for being here, and we appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hip. I'm super pumped up now because we get to present you guys now with the offer that we have for you guys today, right? Which is a one-time kind of special thing where we're going to be doing a 3-week accelerator training with the first 20 people that decide that this is for them, right? That they want to capitalize on the 3 business trends of the next decade, that they want to partner with people that want to make an income with impact, right? So in that 3-week accelerator training, we are going to be showing you how to jumpstart your digital mental wellness business. We're going to be giving you hands-on coaching from 3 of the top producers in the company, myself, Cassie, and Brooke. We're going to be giving you mindset, systems, social media training, everything you need to clear that runway for you so that you can have a fast start in your business. And again, we are limiting this to the first 20 people because we want to make sure that if you decide to go all in with us, that we're all in with you, right? So we don't want this to get too massive or too big. So we hope that you will decide that this is for you. So how do they get started, Cassie?
All right. So if you know that this is the opportunity for you, right? This is an invitation, right? We've never done an accelerator group like this before. With the 3 of us, it is going to be a massive, massive value to help you hit the ground running and really get your business started on the right foot. And here's how you get in: is you are going to send a message to the person that invited you to this masterclass, right? Or if you're watching this on Facebook, you can type this in the comments and tag the person that invited you into the group. Here's what you're going to write: let's go. So if you send a message to the person that invited you, say, hey, just watch the workshop, let's go. And then what they're going to do is they are going to send you an enrollment cart with our business launch pack, which is how you're going to get started. This is going to give you one of our 4 most popular product packs that are going to help you, your family, your kids, if you have kids, right? Maybe nieces, nephews, touch, taste, see, feel, and start to experience our mental wellness products so that you can, again, have the energy, the stamina, the brain optimization, the really incredible sleep, the good gut health, everything. I mean, like, our products are legit amazing. So you can start building your own product story and have that extra bit of mental energy to go and crush it with your mental wellness company. So again, all you're going to do is you're going to send a message to the person that invited you. Just watch the workshop. Let's go. They're going to send you an enrollment cart with our business launch pack. This gets you about a 40% discount on your products on top of wholesale pricing. It also waives your business starter fee of $69. That's a once-a-year fee. There are no monthly fees. And that is going to help you get going. I always love to mention this, and usually we have a slide, but I'm going to say it here. I bet Rebecca knows what I'm going to say. But one of the things that I love about Amare, and from a product standpoint, or a product user standpoint, and from a business standpoint, this really matters. Okay, so when you enroll as a wellness partner, when you say yes to this opportunity, we have a 30-day money back guarantee for you to evaluate everything. You can evaluate the products, the systems, the leadership at no risk, right? You have 30 days, 0 risk, right? I don't know any other business that you can step into for less than $1,000 and literally have 0 risk, where if it isn't the right fit, you get your money back, right? Mind blowing. The part that I love even more, right, is our customers have a full 12-month money back guarantee on our products. So that, we wouldn't be able to do that if people didn't love the products and get the results that they were looking for from using the products. That wouldn't be possible. You wouldn't be able to stay in business and in profit. So just something to think about, that, you yourself, it's a risk-free, right? A risk-free business for yourself. You have 30 days to evaluate. And then when you are talking to customers and enrolling customers, they have a full year, right? That's how much we stand behind the efficacy of these products and of this business. So if you're ready to go, we are so excited to see you on the other side, to get to know you and to get to see you run with your mental wellness business. What you're going to do is you're going to send a message to the person that invited you. You're going to say, let's go. Or if you're watching this in the Facebook group, just say, let's go, and make sure to tag the person that invited you. And I cannot wait to get to know you guys better.